Hi everyone, this is our new video. My name is Akshava. Today's date is 19 May 2022. Today's Viva topic is in multithreading. Uh, the multithreading in Java in the process of the execution process of the multiple threads is simultaneously is a multithreading, and multithreading and multiprocessing is used to achieve the multiprocessing, uh, multitasking. The multithreading, the multithreading and multiprocessing are stored and used to the memory area. Multithreading, then multiprocessing, because the threads are stored in memory area. The memory does not allocate the separately threads stored in the threads. The multithreading is used to the animation and gaming the program. In program, the multithreading is used for improving in reducing your time and execution of the execution of the programming increases. Ideas increases and shortly time. The suppose we have to one main threads creator, and and the threads works for a deposit, withdraw, and check balance, and the objects of the JVM does not extend in the programming. The JVM is helpful for the threads, and threads the execution in the JVM. JVM the extend the threads. The suppose 3 parts in divided by threads. Thread assigned T1 is the deposit, T2 is the withdraw, and thread 3 is the check the balance. Suppose there are 3 threads. There are 3 users. User 1 is A, user 2 is B, and user 3 is C. The 3 users, there are 3 users at the same time is executed in the threads. In executed threads, user A is user A is requested at the deposit, and user B is requested at the withdraw, and user 3 is executed at the check balance. All the 3 users at a time executed by the threads. Thread 1, thread 2, and thread 3. There are 3 threads are executed. Suppose thread 1 is errors, any errors in the threads 1. So then thread 1 is not executed because it's errors any. Then thread 2 and thread 3 is executed. This use for the multitasking is used in the threads in program. The advantages of the threads. It it doesn't block the user, sir, because threads are independent in independent and you can perform the multiple threads multiple operation at the same time. The multitasking is does not any independent multitasking is multitasking is independent because any threads is not depend on the multi-threading. The second advantage is the multi-threading is the use to the multi-threading is used to reduce the time as the system performance increases. What is mean by threads? The threads is the predefined class in the Java which is the available in java.lang package. The threads is the basic unit of the CPU. CPU means computer processing, and it is the will known as the independent execution. How to create the threads in Java? There are two types in creating the Java. First one is by extending thread class. Second one is by implement runnable interface. First of all, we discuss the one is thread class by extending thread class. By thread class is provide the constructor and then the method and to create the perform operations on the threads. The threads are extended object class and implement the runnable interface. The constructor of the threads class, there are four constructors in thread class: thread method, thread function, thread string name, thread runnable R, and thread runnable R string name. Second point is the methods of the threads. First one is the start method. Start method is the start the threads. And next is the stop method. Stop method is used to stop the threads. Next is sleep. Sleep the threads in the threads. Next is sleep. Next is set. Next is set priority. Set priority is the return the threads and get priority return the threads and set priority changes the threads. Set get name. Get name method. Get name is the return the name of the threads and set name is the changes the name threads. That's all about. Thank you.